And I'd like to thank you for all coming today for our announcement. We are pleased to announce that with committed, comprehensive, and ongoing support from the community, the Hospice House of Monroe County will resume inpatient care. The resumption of inpatient hospice care at Hospice House is contingent upon notification to and approval by the Pennsylvania Department of Health, as well as the ability to recruit and train Hospice House staff. Through a newly formed partnership with our community group chaired by Mark Primrose, the community will work together to address financial challenges and grow the program, all the while honoring the legacy of the Hospice House and its vital role in Monroe County. Lehigh Valley Hospital Pocono very much appreciates and respects the thoughtful recommendations by our committee and our community regarding the house. Our community is clearly one driven by passion and fellowship, and it is with a mind towards meaningful collaboration and doing with what is right for all in our care that LVHN leadership seriously weighed and explored the committee's findings. Operations will continue to be scrutinized with formal evaluations every 6 months and an intensive review at 2 years. We very much believe that working with our community group, we will realize success. Much thought and consideration went into the initial decision to transition inpatient services to Lehigh Valley Hospital Pocono, where we continue to provide quality care and compassion to our patients and their loved ones. However, the attention about hospice care increased awareness and communication among our in-hospital providers and gives us an opportunity to continue to grow the program for those who need it moving forward. We remain committed to end-of-life care, as well as we balance and reconcile the desires of our community with our organizational resources and the needs of all of our patients. An open house for the community will be scheduled in the near future as the efforts to resume inpatient care at the house continue. We are fully committed to growing the hospice program. We pledge to continue our efforts in increasing referrals, as well as recruiting and retaining a highly qualified team of caregivers, as well as providing outstanding end-of-life care. I'd also like to sincerely thank those of our community members who gave of their time, Mark Primrose for his leadership here in chairing the group, and the number of hours where we all came together to try to find viable solutions. And I thank you all sincerely that led to this day. Mark?
Thank you. It's a very happy day for us. We are thrilled that we were able to get the Hospice House reopened. We feel it is a community jewel. This is something I know not only the committee members, which are approximately 15, who spent hours and hours, and Elizabeth, I do thank you too for your efforts with that, but also the community itself. The number of comments I've received, it's just something that we really needed to do to get this reopened. We've taken a long time. Our goal was to not only get this house open, but to keep it open. I do wish to thank the committee members in particular, because not only did they spend the hours looking on doing fundraising and things like that, but ways to improve the actual, usage and long-term viability of the house. We think we reached that point that we can get there. At this point, we're going to be doing many, many efforts into the future. The group is going to continue to participate. And when Elizabeth was talking about reviews and things like that, those are also reviews that we're partaking in, essentially to make sure that that we're getting the word out, the house is open, that it's what a wonderful place it is at end of life. Any of you that had parents or loved ones here, you know what it was like. We need to continue to have that open, available to the community. This Hospice House is actually somewhat unique for any county to have. It is the top-notch, I can say that with absolute certainty, it is a top-notch hospice house. We need to continue to fund it. We know that hospice houses do not make money. They, in fact, nationwide, they generally lose money. So our efforts through the community committee will be to continue to raise funds to make sure that the hospice house is open forever. You'll be hearing different things on social media, et cetera, with our different fundraisers, hopefully having a telethon, et cetera. There's a number of things that we plan on doing prior to opening. Thank you.